We're so back. I mean, I sure hope it's not so over. So last night ended on kind of a downer note. Our cool, surreal world of racing suddenly got interrupted by the reality. It is all painfully real. Well, our opponent got into a pretty terrible crash. As far as we know now, we don't even know if he's okay. Sometimes it's amazing how good a menu can be. Third night, Pieces of Dream. It's really fucked up that this has the same like cool funky music as the title card though, but it has the ambulance siren going behind it. Like, sheesh. This game does not pull its punches. Last night I had a dream. Driving through the flames of a fiery hellscape, you couldn't feel the heat. Stuck on a road with no exits and no escape. On a night when dawn would never come. I wish I could have stayed dreaming. As soon as I woke, memories of Makoto's crash came flooding in. The nightmarish events of last night replayed anew in my mind. The races are keeping off the streets tonight. I can barely bring myself to turn the steering wheel. It feels so heavy. Yeah, the presentation of this game is out of this fucking world. It's honestly amazing. Tell myself that's just how life is. For as tightly as we try to hold on to it, it always slips away in an instant. The crushing weight of life. Now, more so than ever, we drive with that weight on our shoulders. Yeah. These feelings are eating away at me. My head is a mess. There's only one person I can think of who could help me right now. Iki. He's sped off somewhere alone tonight. I have to find Iki. He's the only one who can make sense of what I'm feeling. Yeah, if you missed last night's stream, someone got hurt real bad. Need to find Iki. There's no one else I can count on to help me. So far, the game hasn't been clear if they if he survived. It didn't look good, though. Let's stop at the gas station first. Much like after Makoto's accident. We knew things would never go back to the way they were. Street racing. Gosh, what the heck are we doing? I just like cars. I like tinkering with them. Racing them felt good. Used to be so simple. Kyoji. Oh, my bad, my bad. There I go, flapping my gums. Nope, better get back to work. Been saving up, I gotta get this baby to go faster. At this rate, I might never finish it. But yeah, that is kind of the kind of reaction you'd have from this. Just the, what the hell are we doing with our lives, man? I did want to save. I mean, sorry. Yeah, it's GS time. Let's go. I'm getting on Fire Emblem game where your characters find out that war is bad, actually. Yeah. Except instead of wars, driving around at high speeds like an idiot. Careful out there. Yeah. Am I like allowed to race even? Guess so. Cars are also bad in general. That's fair. Car is bad. Can you hop on Super Kart Fighter? Maybe another time. Right, let's see if I remember how the hell to play this shit. Ow. Oh yeah. The races are warriors, and on the title screen, this game does have 2-player races, and on the title screen it's labeled as 2 warriors battle mode. So, a win, and for those of you who didn't see me before, a win means reward points and you get to take a part from your opponent's car. Not sure if they have anything worth taking, frankly. I'm never actually. I'm not going to be. I wonder if and when it's worth actually, replacing the body and chassis of your car. Perhaps later. Anyway, I don't think. Like I mentioned, I don't think they have anything that I really want right now. I'll just hold on to my RP. Car is also 1 letter off from war. Coincidence? Only imagine. Also, if you're curious about getting into races, any car with their or high beams on, like flashing over the road, they'll race you if they run into you. Well, meanwhile, you can flash your high beams and then run into someone to race them. Let's stop at Johnny's. Maybe a coffee will clear the mind. Welcome to Johnny's. Coming in. Yeah, I think she was the one that was hoping I'd beat Makoto so that he'd kind of get off her back. But, obviously it's... Oh, it's Yusho. Take a seat, I'll bring it right over. Koto is... I never thought this would... Sorry, I just don't know how to handle this. I don't know what to say. It wasn't your fault. I wonder about that. Can't let go of the feeling that it is. I used to hate listening to him talk, but now I can't stand the silence around here. By the way, Sho, can you pass along a message to him for me? If you're out of the hospital within a week, we can go on that date I promised you. Why not tell him yourself? Ah, jeez, it's so embarrassing. I'm heading out. Sure, get some rest, Yoko. Unless her car has like a dot over it, and wonder if there's like a reason for that. I wonder where I could find Iki anyway. Oh, that's the test track. Any chance to be a big wheel? Probably not. What's the cutscene here anyway? Ever since Yuka's kidnapping, our lives have been spinning out of control. None of us have been able to deal with the events of the revenge race. It's like the threads that kept us connected have been severed. I am loving the presentation here on this cutscene. And we've each become strangers overnight. Iki told me that you should block out all your thoughts when you race. But that doesn't seem possible anymore. I've never dealt with any of this before. It's funny, I feel a little reluctant to get into races just for plot reasons, but on the other hand, I gotta make sure I'm still up to snuff to be able to deal with whatever the game throws at me next, so. It is what it is. You know? Have I done this course before? Not sure I've raced anyone here before. There we go. Yeah, this doesn't look familiar at all. Huh. Not too hard a course though. Hey, you can see the Ferris wheel. An engine level up. I could just buy like weight reduction. That's pretty funny, honestly. Just straight up. Take this, your car weighs less. I love this. It's not even justified like some sort of car part. It's just, take this, your car can weigh less somehow. Yeah, I will get this. Do I have room on my chest for? Yes, I do. Empty slot. Just C diet. Your car goes on a diet. Sure. I want to try something this race. I want to see how this works and see if I can catch up with this. It does. Car doesn't seem super competitive to me, but see how many points I can get out of that. Let's see how many handicap points can be. This is like 3 seconds and change, so curious how the formula works. Alright, just like around 100 per second, I'd guess. Maybe I should also consider taking some parts just to sell them. And so I can have money to buy things, because the parts that you can buy from the shop seem pretty good, so. But I probably have to go and see what's at the shop first. I might do that now. Worth checking in with Spencer anyway. For some reason I always have trouble finding the shop though, because I know it's near the test track, but I always forget where that is too. I know it's further like south than this though. Like, yeah, I keep thinking it would be around here. Is it on like the other side of this bit over here? Whoops, didn't even see that. If I win this race, I think I might do something really funny. Yeah. Not the most amazing control, but I didn't hit a wall. What I'm going to do is Like, just like, something about, like, how this works is hilarious. I'm just gonna yank the chassis out of this guy's car. Yeah, thanks for that shit. Bye, dude. Hope you got a spare one. And no, I'm not gonna use it. Ah, well, someone. I didn't even. There's a bit of an issue with this perspective where like you can't even see if. Or can't see if there's a car there sometimes. What's everyone driving these wagons around these days? These things kind of suck. Oh, this should be funny. I wonder if I can actually catch up. I think I might have waited too long. I'm gaining, but there isn't much distance left. Ooh, nice. Handicap time is a really funny concept. Wonder if you could do something like that in like just a typical turn-based RPG, like get bonus experience by us. Just sitting there and giving up turns. Hope you weren't using this, buddy. I wonder how much this stuff sells for. All I have to do is like actually find the fucking shop. And please don't jump scare me again. No, that's Chinatown. Forget it, Jake. Pretty sure it's like on kind of the bottom part of the map. Big old parking lot, Ancient Street. It's not all the way down there though. I could just be wrong about where it might be, but I feel like I'm not. Oh no, it's right here. Why did I think it wasn't? I guess I thought it was closer to the test track, like I'd be able to see it from here. Yeah, geez, look, I can stock up a ton of money just by yonking like just large pieces out of people's cars, which is, you know, hilarious. I should check the stats in my engine. Because if I'm gonna get a better one, then I gotta know what I have, of course. Of course, mine is leveled up a good deal, which means I'll lose out a lot of slots if I switch it off, right? So. Basic level is 140 horsepower, 19 kilogram, and I forget what that part means. Shit. 160 is how many horsepower I'm getting on my total setup. So. Don't quite have enough for that, but it's better than my whole setup just on the fucking engine alone. Guess I'll save up for that if I... Yeah, let's see if I have anything loose I can sell. Here. Get rid of this. Sure, let's get a new engine. A motherfucker supreme right here. Head over to machine complete. Oh, this thing has no empty slots. That's interesting. It also has no level whatsoever. Granted, I'm still higher in max power for now, but interesting stuff. I forgot that they mentioned that there's some without extra slots. Does it, like, say somewhere if they do or don't? Or do you just gotta fucking know? Oh, well. I'm gonna hold on to the other engine and the parts I use with it for now. In case this turns out to be a very big mistake. I'll try a race first, and then try and figure out where to find Iki. I know, now that I think about it, I think his place is, like, they mentioned where he lives, so. Big Wheel Street. This is the one I hadn't done until now. Let's roll. Oh, jeez. Okay, this thing rockets off the starting line. All right. Yeah, I'm fast as fuck now. Also, a friend of mine who plays this game says that apparently manual transmission just kind of sucks in this game, so I should never bother with it. Like, I think it's just, like, shifting. Like, something about shifting is just, like, not good, so... I'm not going to bother picking up a manual shifter. Okay, yeah, this is one hell of an engine. Eesh. And yeah, this engine doesn't level up at all, which I guess... I spent so much money. I'll just grab this guy's engine, sell it later. Why is this game just so funny? Just like, thanks for the just pull an engine out of a dude's car. Anyway, so yeah, Iki lives up this way, I believe. Yeah, at F's mansion, I believe, is like the apartment building. Maybe it's not shit. Yeah, okay, this is his place. Yes, who is it? Ah, it's you. Here to see Iki, I presume? Hey, look who it is. Sorry, but he's hidden himself away somewhere. We both agreed we needed some time apart after last night. Before you go, Sho, Iki had this laying around. Perhaps it might interest you. rear diffuser. Alright, got a part. So now I got no leads on where he could be. I wonder if the reason I'm getting in races with, like, the shittiest cars ever is because all the good drivers are just off the streets after last night. Something really funny about that. Anyway, Stadium Street. I can probably wait a couple of seconds on this. Alright. Let's kill him. Well, beat him in a race. I think maybe that phrasing is unfortunate. Ah, God. The problem with going fast is that you have to turn sometimes. I have only myself to blame for my hubris. F. Suppose that's my fault. Let's hope I don't lose anything too bad. Alright, nothing. I still leveled up, so. Oh, jeez. Still at Stadium Street. It's kind of an annoying place to drive. I'm ingenious. Oh no! Alright, no mercy this time. Okay, I'm starting to oversteer now. I mean, that's not unusual for this game, but... Man, this game's music's too fucking good. Alright, now let me get somewhere without, like, you know... Hey! Makoto used to hang out around the stadium in Johnny's. He would tell people that this was his turf and we should call it Sawaki's Corner. We aren't going to see him here for a long while. Hey, quit moping. It's racing time, buddy. We've got a super special race we're running tonight. Sick me in one lap. Winner take all. couple of warriors. Entry fee of 100,000 yen. First place will walk away with a cool 400k. How about it? You down? I'm not sure I have the money for that. No can do, Chef. You gotta cough up the entry fee before we can tango. $100,000 isn't nice. I just spent so much on that engine I couldn't afford it. Yeah, I only got 14,000. Let's try selling that. I guess I should see how what these could at least do on my car first. I don't think I really need it. The other thing is a chassis part. Suspension. Different suspension. Oh, this is the one I already have, so that's easy. Hey, alright. Thanks for following. Didn't get a notification for it for some reason. Alright, cool. So I can... Oh, there we go. Just... Thank you very much. Yeah, it happens. Before I start messing around with special races, I want to go save. Or, as they say here, I'm gonna go get a GS. Oh yeah, it's GS time. It's a nice looking city, isn't it? You know what other, like, PS1 era world, RPG world map this makes me think of? Just in terms of vibes a bit. Not quite the same, but Soul Hackers. That game's got vibes out the ass. Excellent game, really. I want to head back to that stadium, see if I can still enter the special race. Yeah. Yeah, start drifting toward this. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely some people going for more like, hey, PS1 styles for like horror games and stuff. Oh, I lost my rims. But yeah, I'd love to see people take this sort of like nightlife look from this sort of game. Furgon giving its protagonist a Mega Man Legends face. Yeah. Mega Man Legends has a good look to it, too. This thing's a little more capable than a lot of other stuff I've seen around. Might have actually, like, outdone my car before that engine I got. This could get close. Also, start drifting towards this. Drifting, because you drift in the race again. Yeah, you get it. Look, all I really want for, like, indie arcade-style racing games is for them to stop being, like, fucking 80s throwbacks. I've seen that, like Miami Vice-ass, Sun, like, 80 too many times. Well, Bloodborne Kart is Bloodborne Kart. Alright, that's kind of its own thing. That's a work of art in its own right. I wonder if I can just grab this and sell it, because I'm definitely not going to use it. Supplice. I've heard that name. But I keep forgetting what type of game it actually is. I also have no idea. Oh, right. Oh, it's Boomer Shooter. Okay. SL40. Should I know that name? I feel like I should. Sure. Let's go for the special race. Spend 100,000 yen on it. Special race. You get a big chance. Please wait. Oh, Trapped from My House, Dawad. I haven't touched that yet. I'm a little afraid to. Not gonna lie. Ultra Kill also has a "This game contains scenes" screen, which is always good. That yellow car's fast. Ooh. Also, I have played Ultra Kill. Well, it is really cool, but I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It might be, like, actually too much for me. Ah, so close. Like, that game is so fast. It is so crazy. $420. So what I'm gonna be a bit of a shitter about this. Hold on a moment. Yeah, that happens. How do you even backseat a game like that? It's too fucking fast. By the time the advice gets out of your mouth, it's already out of date. Yeah, I kind of got that feeling. It's a game with a lot, and it all happens at 900 miles an hour. It's like I said, it's honestly sort of overwhelming for me. I think and I'm no stranger to some intense games, but that one might be a bit much even for me. Yeah, I'm gonna try that special race one more time. Now we're starting to see some cars on the road. If yes, with that sort of tech, yeah, I see it. I mean, it's literally got a style meter, of course. Like, it wasn't subtle about it, and I'm pretty sure like New Blood and all their silliness literally redirect to the website or to the Steam page if you go to like fucking devilmakequake.com. It is not subtle. I should be doing this more, using the regular brake instead of the handbrake. But not like that. It's got a Dark Souls boss. To be fair, I'd be much more inclined to fight a Dark Souls boss if I had the chance to I'd be much more inclined to fight a Dark Souls boss if I could move like that and shoot like that. Are these rims better than the one I have? They might be. Yeah, that one 250. A bit lighter now. Which boss is it anyway? The last boss I remember fighting was like a really, really, really large guy. That's not the Dark Souls one, is it? The guy who like busts in through the ceiling. Is that who I'm thinking of? King Minos? The one? Oh, it's because the one I'm like the guy who like rips open like the ceiling and just punches down from you from there. I didn't find that one too bad, but I see what you mean. Helps if you just parry his ass though. All right, let's see if I can get the big chance this time. See if I can handle these turns better. I'm still having trouble like controlling my car with this crazy ass engine now, so. that first turn's going to be a doozy. Yeah, like that. Still might be able to catch up, but... Probably not, though. Well, definitely not with that guy hogging the lane like that. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about this race too much. I'll just be out 100 yen about it. It's really not super hard to make money in this game, I think, if you just take some parts and sell them. I wonder if there's any more unofficial races I can enter. Hilux. I have Hilux too, and I never even opened it for some reason. I don't remember when or why I picked it up. I'll check the unofficial race lineup. Oh, these are new. Okay, so there's these three with like a... What is my current max power? 179, so I could do the 200 class. Also, over 800. Jesus fucking Christ. This game must go kind of long. If you can start getting engines like that. The winner takes home cold hard cash. Maybe you could give me a little? Funny game. I don't actually know what the conditions of this race are. Wonder how many laps it's going to be. Oh, looks pretty long, 11,000 meters. Eesh. Almost took that well. All right. This probably isn't impossible, though. I just have to stop sucking. Oh shit, I thought that was a turn the other way. Whew, spicy. That guy's way out in front, though. Eesh. Yeah, you're way out in front. It's my F-Zero X impression. Ah. Yeah, I'm oversteering a lot. I gotta figure out a better way to handle turns like that. Alright, now, there's a technique. Don't bullying me. That is a great comparison to 3 games I have never played. Maybe. I don't know because I haven't played them. Yeah, now I'm figuring out how to turn this thing at least. So I'm not going to win this race at all, but do have a better idea of how to handle this car, so it was worth doing this. That guy is way ahead. Even with this engine, I might have to drive perfectly to keep up. Yeah. Yeah, I know that basically a lot of the old Gran Turismos hold up pretty well. Well, a friend of mine's been going through Gran Turismo 4 recently and having the time of it. Yeah. But yeah, let's give this race one more shot. Gonna see if I can make a little money after I lost it on a special race. I'm probably not going to spend too much time on it if I don't get here, though. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're not talking anymore. We have stopped having a conversation. All right, all right. Let's see if I can start closing the gap after this turn anyway. Alright. Going a bit better. Out of the way, doofus. Spicy ass drift, huh? Fortunately, took a bump on the guardrail there and lost a lot of speed. I feel like my automatic shifter is... Because, like, even with automatic, you can still manually shift up, I've noticed, and sometimes I find myself needing to. It's weird. Here, needing to manually shift up and down because the automatic just, like, didn't. Oof. Weird game. Why are they oversteered again? Real cars are also like this sometimes? Yeah, I can imagine. It's not an exact science, I'm sure. Whew. That little zigzag there is tricky. Still. Yeah, the final lap. Yeah, there we go. Why doesn't it shift gears? No idea. Ah, so close. I could probably take this one. Yeah, I'm good. Now that I've got a better idea how to take that one bit in the middle, I think I can. I think I do want to do this one more time. As repetitive as it might be. Theoretically, I could try the under 300 class too, since I'm under 200, that means I'm under 300, but I get the feeling I'd be pretty outclassed by the other drivers in it. And as I mentioned earlier, the existence of an over 800 class... Yeah, this is kind of terrifying. If the Daytona announcer were here, he'd tell me I'm all over the track, and ask to let's see some control. And to try to go easy on the car, of course. Not the worst bump I can take, and I'm in first now. Yeah. I'm getting the feel of this. Except for that one little section, but I'm ahead now. Still. Has it actually played Daytona? Pretty good game. Take some practice, though. Feels like one of the tougher Sega arcade races, at least of like that era, honestly. Well, I say of that era, but I'm considering Onward too, because like, you know, I don't know. There's definitely a number I haven't tried. Really? Shit. Racing game is something so great. Shame the state of them. The state of like modern racing games could really stand to be a lot better. At least from what I hear. True, but there are genres that are getting fed more and in less messy ways than races. Gunning on this straight. Hopefully I'll stay ahead. And then it's the last lap. See if I can handle it. Not a great start. Alright. I think I should have this, barring a complete disaster. Yeah, alright. Definitely got a better handle on this car in its current state now, too. it was really worth doing that. Wonder what I actually get from this, too. Said the reward's money, so... Oh, so the reward was not money. It was... Is that an engine? I mean, theoretically, I can sell it, but I want to look at it first. Oh, I should have just done it from the menu there. But I'm stupid, so... I mean, I'm still no closer to finding Iki. I'll say that much. So, check the old machine complete menu. Okay, 1,262 horsepower. That is kind of pathetic, honestly. I could at least like use it to try and get into the under 100 class, but that literally means going less fast. Can you imagine going less fast? Like, there's literally nothing worse than not going fast. Go ahead, make my day. Stadium Street's still kind of a... Might have learned it from... Ooh, yeah, no, it's still this place. Okay, that's what's so weird about it. What frontiers are left to explore? Well, the problem isn't that the frontiers need to be... the problem isn't that we need new frontiers. It's that they're like... They've like kind of gotten worse rather than better, thanks to a number of reasons. Games that are more interested... It's actually kind of a weirdly similar problem to what fighting games went through, with games that are more interested in just in trying to push for esports than to actually make like a complete game experience. Yeah, I've got enough kart racers, honestly. I feel like that's the one area where things are like sort of relatively served pretty well. Oh, come on. I can't even get out of the parking lot here. Stars, huh? I'm a member of Stars. Perhaps, but fighting games also ran into the issue of like doing worse in their existing design spaces than things already did. Really bare bones of releases that'll be like, oh yeah, no, we'll just add DLC and run tournaments and people will flock to it. And like, it's kind of why Street Fighter 6 seems like kind of a big thing. Because they're like, hey, what if we actually put a whole video game in the video game this time? Fatal Fury needs to bring back laser. Oh, dude, I really hope that the new Fatal. I really hope that the new Fatal Fury like actually draws from the game before Mark of the Wolves, because look, Mark of the Wolves is a neat game, but it kind of feels like, but in terms of like what mechanics are in it, a lot of it is kind of like KOF through a funhouse mirror. I feel like trying to just have it when they already have King of Fighters 15 is just like, I don't know, feels redundant, you know? Alright, so can I get away from this stadium now? Yeah, there's a lot more interesting mechanics to explore, like especially like you could get a really different feeling game from King of Fighters if you dig into like, hey, real bout and all that. All their weird chain combos, ring outs. Man, bring back ring outs from Real Bout 1. That's what we need. So what's going on in Ancient Bay? Anything? Maybe. I'm not sure I've stopped here much. The old grimy port. Ancient Bay. This music, man. The lights glimmer like shards of broken dreams. In eternity, there's no such thing as a lost future. I see something. Once again, I can hear a voice. I heard the sound of darkness. That's right, I'm an up-and-comer. Or so I've been told. Alright. I am really curious for how the cast of the new Fatal Fury will work out. Like we know that, oh, that Terry's back, obviously, and Rock, and I think that the latest art, like, pointed out that, oh, is that, what was that dude's name? Kenjo? The dude that's, like, your bro. I think that's his car. Tell by the blue and yellow, like, Yamashita Park. He's waiting for me again. Another encounter with the Lone Wanderer. Kenzo, yeah. Man, I feel terrified. Never felt like this before, but I don't feel safe in the driver's seat anymore. No, it makes me sound lame, because racing is pretty much all I got. But I start having these thoughts. Now I freak out and slam the brakes in every turn. Just one mistake and it's all over. Shell, how have you been dealing with it? Dealing with what? Spread the wings? I don't know. I'd love to see new themes for everyone. Racing. Aren't you afraid now? Honestly, maybe. Fear. I might be feeling something like that. Right on, I knew you'd understand. Me and you are on the same wavelength. But it won't hold us now. Oh, and we'll stick together and get through this. It would be horrible if something happened to me, or you, or Yuka. But I won't let it happen. From now on, I'm going to give it 200%. Where's Iki anyway? He's always going off on his own. That's what I'm wondering. My man, my main man, my macho man, my macho Mandolph. I'll check the tower. I forget what this place actually does besides exist, if anything. Yeah? The full throttle thrills of a race give me a chance to forget. Frustration, irritation, anger, they're all pushed aside by the heat of race. The main character will be in it for Fatal Fury and Budokai Tenkaichi, yep. Laying the angles on a perfectly executed turn, hearing only the engines roar. Well, that side, might as well save. Done some stuff over the past time. Oh, did I say save? I meant, you know, might as well do a GS. Should get my GS on. By the way, with Jet Set Radio Future done, I'm going to need to start up a new game on Friday. And this time I've already decided in advance. I've been playing a number of games that I've been wanting to get around to that I haven't played before, trying some new stuff. It's all well and good, but I think next up I'm going to jump into an old favorite that I haven't touched in a while. Just to feel it again. So I'm going to be playing God Hand. Searching around. What is this? Body Shop Muraoka. Is there another shop? I haven't been to this one before. Makoto Seal 14Q. Oh. It was practically totaled. There isn't much left of it besides scrap. Depends on whose people. Thing is, a lot of people already understand that God Hand in particular is like leaning more on a lot of things from old school beat 'em ups than certain other games that people don't like to lump together. So I don't think you'd get people mad by calling God Hand a beat 'em up. Not like you do with Devil May Cry anyway, which is weird because it is one. Muraoka kept this car in pristine condition for Makoto. Now it feels like he's hosting a funeral for it. Huh? There's some parts in here I ain't never seen before. Did Makoto work on this himself? Told him to leave that sort of stuff to me. Ooh, score. At least one part seems to have survived. This any good to you? I'm looking forward to you streaming in my classic character action game of the 2000s. And I'm looking forward to destroying you. Just wiping you off the face of the earth. Affectionately. Yeah, so. Well, ironic that his brake pads ended up surviving. Cool, well, I hope you can stop by. I'm looking forward to replaying it. Like, I really only ended up playing through it once, and it's going to be interesting. Like, even if it's been a while, I've still got a lot more knowledge about how it's supposed to play than I did in that. I want to check the graveyard. Case showtime. Could it mean something? Sure as hell wouldn't watch any show they put on. Joke's on you if you'd show up to watch those clowns. Yeah, the graveyard is where the graveyard street was where the Blowjob Brothers went with their whole ordeal. I'll check Chinatown. I know they kick you out, but yes, that's a pretty fair presumption. God Hand's a beat 'em up. Let's all be real with ourselves. Just kidding. God Hand's a survival horror game because it takes mechanics from Resident Evil 4. Wait, aren't you? You're the guy who raced Makoto last night, aren't you? You've had a rough night. The whole town seems to be in a bad mood. Especially the Night Racers crew. Oh, Yoko's here. Usually Makoto would be here talking up a storm. Feels weird without him. Tonight's been rough. Try to give your... Oh, I can enter races here now. I need a race. I didn't know that. Chinatown, Queen's Tournament, round 1. What dreams can be fulfilled within these back alley mazes? Alright, so... Let's not start weird arguments. Keegan? You're supposed to turn the car. I lost my rims again. It was worth for distracting you. Oh, be quiet. I wonder if they'll let me try again. Maybe you could take my mind off of things. Sure, why not? God, it is a Metroidvania. It's like caves. God Hand is just a game about punching people. Alright, let's try this again, but this time I actually turn the car. 420 meters left. Alright. What a weird little place. Not I won. Just purely on virtue of my car being good, because I sure didn't drive it right. Interesting brakes. Is Racing Lagoon an action RPG? You could say that. It's certainly not turn... Oh, it is turn-based. Look, there's turns all over the track. Let's keep on driving till the break of dawn. But yeah, it's turn-based. A big part of it is taking turns. Oh well. Hope I don't lose anything else. Okay, no. I should be able to win these, honestly. I wonder how many races are in it anyway. She's been waiting for 20 years for RPGs to turn based and they never have. Well, that's just a lie. If they weren't based, they'd be called turn cringe. But we're certainly not playing any turn cringe RPGs around here. if I just keep control, this is not too hard. I'll grab these brakes. Make it easier to drift. Faster. Might as well try a bit more braking power. More races, I assume, or is it just the two? All right, next round. Oh, right, because I went back to Rising Moon Rock and Roll. This is a really silly course. I win. Hey, cool, I can get those rims I lost back. What do I have on here? Damping, grip and handling, stability at high speed, a bit of weight reduction. I'll leave it like that for now. Alright, what's round 3 gonna look like here? Wonder how many rounds there are. Final round, alright. We burn our black streaks into the freezing cold asphalt. They are the records of our existence. Thank you, Squaresoft, for being you. Funny how I'm racing just like weird vans here. Alrighty. And that's the win. Taking it home. There's a seated Fast and Furious where Dom looks at the tire streaks on the road and is able to piece together exactly what happened there. Records of existence. Oh. Those movies, man. I feel like I must have watched like 2 of the first 3 as a child, but man, they just stick around, huh? Is this game about family? You know, it's hard to say. Yeah, better weight reduction. Via removal of unnecessary parts. I'm slightly scared of what that means. Oh, I can't actually use it, huh? Wait, was that a body part? This game is about the consequences of... Yeah, huh, this is a... It's about the consequences of letting men in their late teens, early 20s watch a drive. I'm gonna have to take your word for it. Am I allowed to watch drive? I'm nearly 30. That was wild, show. I didn't think you could take the whole tourney. It's all the fuss, ladies. Ah, Yui, you're back. Ooh, who's this? Are you kidding me? This schlub just mopped the floor with all your butts? Been a while since any man with even half a backbone walked in here. And you are? Call me Yui Tachikawa. I lead the Motomachi Queens here in Chinatown. You've got to where it counts. How about a round with me? Sure, let's rumble. Like the confidence, kid. But you don't know what you're in for. I didn't think I was about to get jumped. Secret boss. Special round. Welcome to special round. It's just like Ketsui. Don't get me wrong, I think kidding is a healthy part of psychological development. Oh, Lord. Don't put it in those terms. Same course? Yeah. Oh, jeez, what the hell is your car doing? What the fuck? Is that allowed? That was a fucking jump scare. Are you kidding me? Buzz Lightyear, Ken's Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, that's kind of the plot of Toy Story, isn't it? Or a good chunk of it. It's his character arc, anyway. What's this? Which one had the Buzz Lightyear that said no doubles? What's the matter? Is that supposed to impress me? Well, let's try again. We have plenty of ladies to entertain you, Junior. But boss? Looks like she's enjoying this. Heck's up with her. Oh no, I like this girl. She's cool. I'll have to come back later when... So was it Toy Story 2 where they found the other Buzz and had to say no doubles? Must have been. Anyway, that was pretty exciting. Do a GS and then go back to looking for Iki. Because I don't know where that man is. It's GS time, baby. Maybe I'll check his apartment again. Maybe he got back. Or maybe I'll just go back where I started. I wanted to check the wharf again. But yeah, you don't save your game in this. You GS. Very important. Careful out there. Alright, Kyoji. Need to find Iki. There's no one else I can count on to help me. Alright. So. Hey, what's up? Good evening to you, mister. Oh, who's this guy? Wait a sec. Your show. Sorry for barging in on Bay Lagoon Wharf like this. How about we race? Sure, here's an unofficial race. Why not? Just ran into some guys. What kind of bike am I? I think I'm FR. The Type 86? Yeah, FR, alright. So I can try that one. car's exhaust plays a wonderful melody, cutting through the darkness of night. It looks like about a 3-lap count. Yeah, this goes. Ah, shit. Doesn't seem impossible, but that guy's car does have some juice behind it. Oh, that was depressing. Kind of fell behind at the start and never quite caught up. I might give that one more shot. I don't know who Eric Erickson is. I also don't know much about caning. It always seemed kind of scary to me. John Johnson. I do hope his dad's named Eric. If not, it's a missed opportunity. It would be great if he came from a long line of Erics, really. I think that's enough here. I think here that's probably too tight to require for me to pull that off right now. I want to make a change or two here. Okay, these are both break things, so I can't have them both, I guess. Concept of identity crisis, huh? Alright. Alright, well. I went to the park. He went to the ancient bay, had a vision apparently, but did not find Iki. It's like Big Wheel again, but I don't think it's... Our lives keep shaking and spinning out of control. There's no telling where we'll end up. I'll head back to Iki's house again, and then... If that's not the answer, then who knows what is. What's off this way? Oh, well, there's the hospital. That would make sense, alright. Maybe Iki's visiting Makoto? I wonder if they'll even let me in. Hey. Oh, Akira's. Show. Yo. They aren't letting any of us into his room. Yeah, that's actually very reasonable. It's been like this since they kicked us all out. It was me who dragged Makoto into the team. He always had such a unique style to his racing. He drove wild and free. He put everything he had into pushing himself faster and faster. We're not letting this stop us. This is nothing but a speed bump on the road to becoming the fastest legend. This isn't going to change anything. We've barely taken off from the starting line. Are you trying to convince me or yourself? There's still so many more races waiting for us out there. For me and you both, Makoto. Well, I'm no closer to finding Iki, but I am more depressed. He's down bad. Yeah, maybe. Perhaps. Am I allowed to get on the highway yet, or... No, okay. At least not there. I'll check F's mansion again, but I guess it'll be the same as before. Yeah. There are times when Iki hides himself away somewhere. There must be some special place that brings him peace. Maybe I can let him enjoy a moment of quiet. Yeah, but then what do I do? Did the stadium, that's where some unofficial races are. And the special race. Big Pier Street. Oh, these boxes, huh? Don't you talk about my boxes. I like boxes. I love the sax in this track. Not an ideal drift. Better. All right. We could just grab some paint. Probably not going to use it. I don't know. You buy paint, Spencer? Want the fucking paint? Conceptually, the idea of just taking the paint job off someone's car is also hilarious. Let me see if there's anything in this. Check Johnny's again? Looks like free smiles are off the menu. Things have gotten dark at Johnny's, and it isn't just the lighting. God, you fucking cornball. It's okay, though. The bank? I have never been to the bank. Your card declines paying for your paint job, and the guy takes out his keys. Walk to a bank. They've got great services for newbie street racers. Kenzo told me to come here if I was ever in a tough spot. Never hurts to have some cash tucked away for a rainy day. Counting pennies is a drag, but running out of dough is worse. Not that it'll happen to me, of course. Nice suit. Welcome to Wakaba Bank, the secret vault of the night. Our midnight services are as follows. Cash dispenser, RP trade, RP banking. You can do... Huh. Yeah, that seems normal. I don't think I need... But I don't think I need this right now. What's the cash? I wonder if there's any real reason to put your money in the bank in this. It's not like losing a race means I get knocked out and lose half my money. Pretty good power on this guy. Alright, time for the one proper turn on the track. Okay, we did it. This guy's fast, though. Looks like he's at least keeping close. I'm gonna have to gank his engine. Like, this engine I have now is pretty good. Oh, this is another one you can't upgrade, though. Got no slots and no levels, so in that case, might not be worth it. This is on the other hand. Here's an FF. Maybe that could come in handy. many things do I have in my chest right now? I got 5 different things. That's a lot. Let's see which... If I switched it out, it'd be down to, like, 2. I'd have to make some choices. I'm way heavier now. What do my stats look like now? I want to see how this feels. This is the first time I've tried a different type of drivetrain. Been using front engine rear wheels for this whole time. This is front. They give you the test track, but like really I might as well just get in fights since I have to level this anyway. Still got some good power here, just not as much as I did with the weight change, but oh wow, very similar car to mine. That is an MR 1600 though, so it is something different. But yeah, let's see how this feels. I'm very curious. I always forget how I'm actually supposed to take that turn for some reason. Otherwise it doesn't feel super different. I wonder why I bother with it. I hope I don't lose anything good. Bomb. Do want to level it up and get slots back though. Oh, I lost Makoto's brake pads. Well, that sucks ass. Oh well. Which street am I going to be on here? Main Street, alright. Pretty evenly matched here. Auto model after that? Wild. Anyway, I don't feel a huge difference with this. So I'll probably switch back to my old chassis. Oh, according to Automod, it was specifically ass Chinese that got you automodded. Like those two words together in that order. Oh, this chassis doesn't even level up. Well, fuck that then. Actually, before that said, before I switch back to my normal one, there is one thing I can do with this. Oh, wait. Yuka, what are you doing here? Shouldn't be wandering around all alone. The city feels suffocating tonight. It hurts just to breathe. There's danger in the air, and you should be somewhere safe. The team needs you right now. Please try to be with them. I can't find them. Everyone's broken loose and hidden themselves away. I was so worried about you. I've been trying to find you all night. Listen, as bad as things seem, you can't give up on racing. If we quit now, it'd be like admitting it was all our fault. Don't waste your breath. I don't want to hear this right now. Sho, how could you say that? Yuka, Sho. This isn't like you. Oh, Yuka said that. I keep forgetting. Sho, this isn't like you. I keep misreading some of these boxes without boxes. So... anyway, let's try and get in that unofficial race. Let her see. Let's join up with these two screwballs. Yeah, I want to do the... Oh, I can do heavyweight. I'm technically over 1,000 with this. So, maybe that's what I'll try to win. My car's exhaust plays a wonderful melody, cutting through the darkness of the night. Or the darkness of night, rather. That does sound pretty good. Jeez. I'm guessing these cars are, like, way heavier because they just have bigger fucking engines. I wonder if I can catch up to any of them or if it's lost cause. Well, I'm gaining on him, so. Now if I do that though. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere. Let's go back to my car sucking less. Wrong button. Forgot about Japanese menu controls. back in business. Why did America change that again? You know, that's a good question. Guess some people just preferred the preferred having confirm on the bottom. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like it must have been like more about the location than what it was. Oh yeah, actually, that reminds me of a really weird thing. In Kirby Superstar, B, which is on the bottom on a Nintendo layout, B is jump, and I assume it is in Super Mario World as well. But yeah, in Kirby Superstar, B is jump, and A is, I think A is like drop power or something, and Y is attack. But then they actually switched what A and B do in Superstar Ultra on DS, even though they have the same 4 buttons. In Superstar Ultra, A is now jump and B is attack, so felt crushed. Like some flimsy guardrail. Shards of glass from Makoto's Sil 14Q littered the road. I go, this is the site of the accident. Shards that burst outwards as our silly dream was shattered. We gambled our lives away on that dream. Now we have to reassemble its broken, jagged pieces. Yeah, Kayam, I'm not sure if you were here last night, but last night's race ended with someone getting in a really bad accident. Oh? Loading screen. Did I finally find Iki? That dream belongs to all of us. Every street racer holds it close to their heart. Makoto told me something about it before. I know you feel it. The drive that pushes guys like us to shatter speed limits. We're always looking out for someone faster than us, just to taste a new flavor of victory. And heck, even if losing is fun too, if you laugh it off with your dumbass friends. Makoto had it all figured out. Damn. It's something way out here. On Bacon Last Tomato Street. What's over here? Bay Lagoon Tower, huh? Or if the sort of aimless bit of this is kind of just to get me used to the layout of the city. It's working. Searchlights still sweep across the crash site. But nothing is illuminated. People have spread many myths about this tower. They've tried to explain why it suddenly halted construction. People have already started to tell their own myths about Makoto's accident. But those myths only obfuscate the reality we all witnessed. Yeah, this game was 1999, so Squaresoft definitely had years under their belt with this console by now, so they could make it look good. Lagoon Chicane. Let's park next to the boat, see if there's anything here. Of course, it's not just technological experience, but like directorial too. I remember gazing at these waters last night. Yeah, I'm guessing since it was a racing game, they was a little more careful about performance. I shouldn't have believed in the false city reflected in the water. The events of last night, just like the white lights in the water, is all built on top of absolute bullshit. Should have destroyed it while I had a chance. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Did the corner. Did the wharf. Oh, okay. Hi. Show looks like it would fit right in Dog Street. Yeah, actually, it's funny. I'm far aware. I'm not sure if Nomura is actually credited on this game. Not even character designs. Now, it was written by Motoro Toriyama, who would go on to direct the Final Fantasy 13 games. So, there's a name you can look at. Yeah. Anything here I want? Ooh, that's a pretty beefy engine now. How strong is the engine I'm actually using anyway? I wonder. That one's 140, but... Nothing else, this might be worth picking up and selling. Yeah, neither of these have slots, but the horsepower on this is 180 and this is 175. It's close, but not quite. That one's only 140, but it has a bunch of slots, but... Ugh. I was kind of hoping that would just keep going straight, but nope, turned right into me. I want to go save, since I'm at the near the gas station anyway. Yeah, the encounter system's neat. Basically, the ones that'll actually fight you are the ones that have their high beams on. You can see, like, the headlights on them. But also, you can, like, flash your high beams if you want to, like, go against just some other car you see going. So, you have options in how to encounter things. Oh, right, this is the funniest thing. This is probably the funniest thing you can find in a car. You can just find a sack of cash. Yeah, give me your fucking money, dude. I think that's from the. I think that car also has the Wakaba logo. I think that's from the Shady Bank, which is really funny. Yeah, it's GS time. Yeah, I've been all over town and couldn't get a hold of Iki. A number of cutscenes, so I assume there's some progress being made. Does Kyoji have anything else to say here? Kenzo, rather. Terrified of racing now. None of us want to admit it, but Kenzo was honest about it. Guess it takes a different kind of courage to acknowledge your own fears. Hey, 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 hey! Oh, who are they? There they are. It's those Bay Lagoon buttholes. Oh, great. This one's for you, Makoto. I'll thrash him good. Oh, these assholes. He wouldn't want that. Come on, you know the guy. He was here for a good time. Two unknown warriors from the night races. The melodious roar of a finely tuned muffler excites me tremendously. My car's definitely better than these guys, but still gotta take the turn right. The right turn. Not ideal, but still ahead. Alright. I'll send these numbskulls packing. They called us buttholes, man. Oh, that's a good engine. 180 horsepower and it's got 3 slots? Do I have the reward points for that? I do. So, don't mind if I do, dickhead. That's what you get. See, this one's 180, but it's got no upgrade slots. This one's 180, but it can be leveled up and has 3 slots already, so. My curve on that is completely nuts, though. I feel like that's not quite what it's supposed to look like. But hey, number go up. Let's see how this feels. It might be based. Not even another word from those guys? Alright. Alright. Need to get on a train and play old video games and go to sleep and wake up on the other side of the country? Like, is this just something you want to do, or is like this is something you're going to actually do? I wonder if this game has quote-unquote level scaling. Like, I'm facing some tougher cars, or is in random fights now. Oh, this feels weird. Yeah. Yeah, it does sound nice. Wait, this engine's really good too. What the fuck? Guess today I'm just messing around with engines. I'm just taking people's engines, shoving them in my car, seeing what happens. Well. Let's test this one then. For a guy who's having so many second thoughts about racing, I sure am doing a lot of racing, huh? Oh, I feel bad for this guy. Look at the difference here. And the red zone on the tack is so small. I wonder what the deal with that is. I guess it's just a high RPM engine. Ah, shit. Weird. Seems nutty, though. I could not imagine a 24-hour road trip like in a car. Like a long train ride? That sounds great. Car? Ugh. Alright. I need to go back to saving RP, so I don't need any of that. Well, I'm going to try Iki's apartment again first. Maybe he's home. Maybe his girlfriend's and unkicked him out. Nope. I mean, yeah, of course. Does sound like a nice trip. Yeah, that's the hospital. I assume there's nothing else for me there. Universal Bridge. I should stop at Spencer's. I should stop at Spencer's. I meant Toon Shop Spencer, not Spencer's Gifts. But I should stop at Spencer's Gifts, too. Yeah, I could probably sell a bunch of junk here. Definitely not using this. I'm just sitting on engines and engines, aren't I? The quirky Earthbound-inspired RPG about a road trip? I'd almost argue that's Earthbound, but I guess they don't really take a car, except when they're just riding in a bus. And, of course, the money bag. Any random parts worth buying here? Sure, I could go for those. Yeah, maybe. See, the main road trip RPG that comes to mind for me is Final Fantasy 15, and that is probably not quirky and or Earthbound inspired. Not here. I've never actually tried at Spencer's test course, like... Tune, race, retune, keep... Oh, you're gonna get... Oh, there's unofficial races here, too? I didn't know that. Never tried the test course, so... What's my horsepower now? I think I might have actually gone over 200, and so... Yeah, I'm no good there, and I'm definitely not close enough to 600, so... Let's leave that for another time. Unless, actually... might be able to... There might be one thing I can do about it that... Let's see. Remember this... The low RPM muffler actually brought me down to there, so... Alright. Yeah, I can enter the below 200 with this. And I'm real close to the limit, so that means it must be good. But I've also that's Gale a moment. I have never driven this track before, so I hope I don't die. The car collisions in this game are a mess. Oops, bit much there. But hey, you can actually go across the grass here. That's actually kind of different than all the street racing. It's an interesting course for this game. Bank turns, grass. Feels different. Cool. Okay, so not how you handle that. We'll go into a slide if you try and do that. Oof. Still working out of control. So I wonder if the terrain's a little different here in general, but... Guessing that's like another 2 laps ish. Must be. I guess you could say I'm over leveled a bit here. Yeah, it's the last one. Alright. Go on my distance remaining. Cool. Yeah, I feel like with this current setup, there's going to be some reason for me to do some manual shifting. There we go. Easy win. Hey! Thank you for the raid. Car PG? It goes well, more or less. Autobahn, what's that part do? So... plus 10 power at mid-high RPM. That's plus power. Same rev limit, but... I want to swap this back out. That's going to change my acceleration a bit. Yeah, this game's really cool. Stylish interface, pretty fun to play. The driving's pretty good. It's probably not the best driving you'll ever do on PS1, but like, that's not really a fair comparison because like you'd have to compare to Ridge Racer Type 4, and you're not winning that one. But like it's probably a little like almost a little twitchier feeling than some other games, but it is solid once you get a hands on it, and you can feel the effects as you like upgrade yourself, which I should hope so, given it's RPG. So. Anyway, as it stands, oh yeah, there's encounters too. The other cart driving around. Yeah, it's got a world map just like your Final Fantasies. Oh, this one's on Big Wheel Street, all right. Yeah, this is a very neat game. I'm loving it so far. Oops. Yeah, I haven't done this particular course much yet. I gotta practice it a bit more. But right now our main character is looking for his mentor Iki. Main character Sho is looking for his mentor Iki to try and get some advice after some pretty tragic stuff happened at the end of last night's session. I'll hold on to my RP for now. So basically by winning races you get reward points and you can use those, and then you can use those to basically take parts from cars you beat. This also means that if you lose a race, then you have a chance of losing a part. So there is some risk to getting in race. Yeah. They're all quick, like 1-lap courses compared to like the unofficial races, and some of the story races tend to be full laps, multiple lap races. This is the one I have trouble with, this set of turns, but it's a little easier at low speeds, so going in this direction gonna be a bit easier. Big left. Yeah, I find that one just a little hard to navigate. So we're out of that little area, though. It's a pretty doable course. Whew, there we go. Let's keep looking around. That might be pretty good. I forget, was I on 10 or 20 for right now? Yeah, I was on minus 10 before, so I can get even lighter. Oh, right, I can actually stack them. That's pretty funny. Wait, is there a place all the way down on, like, the bottom left corner? Have I been there? Oh, there's a bunch of people hanging around here. Let's see what this is. Moku Wharf. Show? You think you have the right to show your face around here? Oh no, Shinsuke. You need to cut the shit and start talking. What are you two up to? Why do you keep going on about shows and showtimes? Well, 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 if it isn't the Blowjob Brothers again. Zip it, homeboy! What the hell did Makoto even see at you, anyway? Was it that old max volume Makoto always said? There's nothing that can't be settled with a race. This is how we do it, know what I mean? Some crap like that. Well, showtime is our way of doing things. Satisfied, fool? Our way of doing things, huh? I can take these losers on. Makoto had a point. Settle it with a race. Oh wow, how friggin' original. Racer McRacer Pants wants a race. This dialogue is really good. There's a single goddamn thought bouncing around your brain that isn't about racing? But I'll say this. They didn't say no. Special race. You get a big chance. Please wait. No, there isn't. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely not. This is another course I've never seen. Ooh. Wow. I mentioned it earlier, but the car collisions in this game are a little sus. Still, alright. Big straightaway, I can probably catch up. I think my car's better than theirs. Or at least engine-wise. Or at least better than Greeny here. I messed that up visually. Dude, what is this layout? Maybe I shouldn't have sold that navigation system. Sampling a Cowboy Bebop track. So this was labeled as a special race, so if I give up, can I try again, or am I fucked? Give up just skips to the lost screen. I'm not catching up to that, so. Is that all you got? Bro, what a letdown. Were you this scared when you were racing Makoto? Oh, another raid, wow. What's wrong? Too scared to go through with it again? It was you, Shell. The crash was your fault. Sheesh. These guys are the worst. Saw it with their own eyes. How could you do that to Makoto? Didn't have jack to do with it. Oh? That's a specific denial. Don't think for a second that it wasn't all your fault. Okay. That sounds like that sounds like something someone whose fault it was would say. Yeah, I wonder if I can take another shot at that. Blame is on you, show. We had nothing to do with it. Still want a piece of me? Sure. Showtime. The spotlight's on you. I've juiced up my Gra Hyena with some choice new parts. No, Makoto was in the game. I raced him. We aced him. We aced him. It was like basically the end of the previous chapter. The end of the previous chapter, like we were racing him, and then what happened? Like partway through the race, it suddenly cuts off, and he gets in this really big accident. And it's so he's in the hospital now. It's honestly not clear if he's gonna make it. All right, so let's try and do this course right this time. There we go. Oh man, this guy's playing mean too. Eesh. I keep misreading that turn. Still, I don't think this is impossible. That segment's tricky. And then... that I'm just screwed. If I had nailed that turn, I would have been able to pass on the straightaway, but might be fucked now. Closer this time, but not close enough. Are they gonna do the cutscene again with the replay, or? Okay. Ugh, and I lost something out of it too. Shame. Did I have that equipped? Let me see if I should put something else in there. Yeah, it looks like I did. I'm not sure if you can actually lose parts you don't have equipped, but you might be able to. Well, I can at least put this on. Third time's the charm, y'all think? I got a fresh new gig flooding me with cash to buy parts with. Bro, how about letting me have some of it? Fresh new gig, huh? That's a little worrying. These guys who totally had nothing to do with the crash last night. That's how you do it, I think. Hey, stop. Oversteered, but went way better than understeering. Now I'm ahead. Let's see if I can keep pulling ahead on the straightaway. Whew. Now we're talking. Wait, why'd you keep... I got, like, caught up there. I'm not sure this is completely impossible, but I gotta do things real right for this on the second lap. Not getting so many hits. Yeah, geez, what an awful turn. Is there any particular advantage to hitting them? No. In fact, it seems it's coming off as more of a disadvantage. I would really rather not do so. Collisions in this game are freaky, and I do not want part of them. Didn't lose anything for that. But what I'm going to do next, I'm going to keep trying this race, but first I'm going to go save, in case I lose something really important. Should have stayed on the other. No, no, oh no, you don't. Oh, jeez. I can probably eat this guy, especially on Main Street. Main Street's not a hard place to drive. Not the ideal line, but... There we go. Don't need any of this. That's the engine I already have, so hold on to my reward points here. Now, just let me back to the gas station. Gotta head over there in GS. Yeah, it's GS time. Always a good idea to GS regularly. Alright, so I'm gonna save just because I don't wanna start losing any more parts in these races. I think the best way over there is just turn from just directly south of the gas station. Yeah, like right here. Yep. Just basically go straight to it. I just made a wrong turn on the way back last time. There's also very little traffic back here, so I'm not likely to get into encounters. Yeah. I get a big chance. Of course, it's so weird. Again, I'm just going to need to drop speed going into that last bit. No real smooth way to take it otherwise. These guys are just bullying me. I guess that makes sense that they race in an obnoxious way like that. They're named Keisuke and Shinsuke. I just call them the Blowjob Brothers. I don't know, just, the two guys, Come on. Ugh. Just so annoying to take. Exactly. Well, well, well. Reed, what were you playing today, anyway? I didn't get a chance to actually see today. Ace Combat 6. Neat, and it's okay. Think it's a step down from some of the other ones you played? It happens. Best way to do this. I think there's a reason it doesn't get praised as highly. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't come together as well. Alright, didn't lose anything, so. I still think this is pretty doable. I'm just making too many mistakes. And getting smacked around some. I think the funniest thing about Ace Combat 6 is that it's called Fires of Liberation, and then Armored Core 6 is called Fires of Rubicon. I guess that's just AC6 for you. When's Animal Crossing 6 Fires of Nook? Assassin's Creed 6 fires the CEO. Yeah. Yeah. How did that turn end up like that, though? Almost stabilized there, but screwed it up instead. Yeah, like, what do I do with this fucking turn? And there's no way I'm catching up now. You have to be in when it comes to like important races. You have to be in them a certain amount of time before the give up option appears. It's weird. Still not losing anything. I feel like I have to take a really weird line there. Toho 6 Fires of Hokai. That's hey, that's six. That's six short. That's six short of where Fire of Hokai is. Also, I don't think that starts with A. That goes to AC. Yet, anyway. Yeah, that's a smoother way to do that. Just use the regular brake since I'm not going that fast yet. Really? That bump there. Still might be able to pull ahead, though. Get ahead of the green one here, but doing an orange fucking car is peeling out pretty hard. Ooh, that was almost a sick way to overtake, but the bump slowed me down a bit too much. Maybe took that a bit too cautious, but that seems to be a reasonable way of doing things. That, on the other hand... Yeah, that's the ideal turn there. Ugh. Yeah, see, I don't want to start losing things, so... By the way, look at Two Warriors Battle Mode. That means you get to see that. Very important screen. Very important menu option. The Two Warriors Battle Mode. Careful out there. Two Warriors Battle. Namdai and Banco. Alright. thought I figured out the best way to take that, but no. Really? Yeah, they have such a smooth line through there. I mean, I'm not going to assume that the AI cars are completely subject to the same physics as you, but... they could be. Some of these turns, though, they lose a lot of speed on. I think that might be my big chance. Not this one, though, jeez. Really gotta stop like, oversteering on that particular one. It's really not that sharp. At least compared to this next one. Yeah, that's how you do it. If I could just get a little bit of a bigger lead for this part, then I've got a chance, but... whew. And I probably can, but that last segment there just... a nasty one, you know? No real consequence, at least. All right, I get a big chance again. Keep almost getting it. Just tough to not turn too much there. Oh. That's depressing. Yeah, see? The handbrake there isn't worth it. I'm just resetting because it'll take so long for me to get the give up option. I need to just regular brake there. It's not really a drifty turn. Let's do this right, shall we? I'm oversteering too much. Maybe I should just change up my handling a bit. Do I have any other tires on the... I guess I just have the default ones. Maybe I'll switch out my brake upgrade. Alright. Let's get his ass. You get a big chance. Please wait. I'm overthinking that first turn. Ow. That's probably a little better than what I was getting. I understeered a bit, but... Whoa. That was pretty incredible, huh? Probably not going to swap out that part again. I don't think it really helped. That dude really wanted to fight, but I got other business. Sorry, buddy. Excuse me. Make things a little bit more convenient for myself. Alright. Go and go as far out here as possible. Alright. That's not a bad way of doing it. Probably at least be able to pass Shinsuke here. Almost was able to pass on the turn, but bumped into him instead. Pushed around again. So if I could just do the first turn better, then... And yeah, I'm using a save state. Just too long a restart otherwise. But yeah, like... a bit of that. And then that. A little bitty oversteer. Might be able to bully him back a bit, though. Out of the way. Like, how did I oversteer there? That's pathetic. Alright, I'm starting to get an idea of the things I can do here. What was up with that? Didn't even get my drift off like I felt like I should have. That's pretty good. Alright, alright. Almost nicked the wall there, but I didn't. Nice. Out of the way. Now who's bullying who? I have to drop speed. Oh. Alright, I'm in first to start the second lap. Certainly not free though. Still think I have a shot, because again, this turn at the end of this is the one where I can really make up some distance. Perhaps time is what I'm making up. Let's not overthink it. Oh, and I think the bump screwed up my drift again. The rendering looked really funny there. It looked like it went through the wall. I think I've got another idea on how to take that particular turn. Well, I'm not out of it. Might be out of it now. That didn't do it. Out of the way. I end up in weird slides like that sometimes where I really can't turn like I want to. I'm just losing some control. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet during this. It's getting a bit intense. Yeesh. Ugh. So. Or was either too much or not enough there. What the hell? So close. Starting to see the line for that last turn, that last set of turns, but still pretty nasty. Wonder how many more times I'll end up seeing this track. Ha! Take that. No! Okay, so those real high speeds, I gotta be real careful on that turn, but I can do it. I think I want to let off at the accelerator a little before and then and break it just right. Ah, well. Almost had it. Whoo! Now we're cooking a little. Let him cook. Whew, nice. Make or breaks at the end of the straightaway. Well, a make or break. Yeah, alright. I could probably take this section slower now that I have the lead. Yeah, alright. Yeah! Now that's more like it. I think there's a like replay cutscene for winning too, like there was for my first loss. Nope. Let's see, what does Casey have? I bet he has some good shit. Mysterious wheels. Mysterious brake. Looking for turbos. Mysterious turbo. Ooh. I'm not entirely sure what a turbo is, but it sounds fast. And I probably need to get one of those. Those two. But I've seen those at the shop, so. Also, it's called Suicide, which is kind of wild. So yeah, give me that shit, dickhead. I won't put it on until I get that other thing, I think. Oh, I broke Blowjob Brothers. Spit up. That was a bad way of putting it. Yeah, nothing there dialogue-wise. I wonder if they have anything to say now that's different. No, same thing, but I guess if I keep racing him, I can get some of those other mysterious parts. But see my sick-ass parts in action? Your loss. Alright. First I'm gonna save, make sure I don't lose any of that, like, immediately. That would be incredibly depressing. And after that I'm gonna go buy some parts and maybe do another test drive with them. And then I'm gonna head to some of these spots on Crossgrave Street that I don't quite recognize. But I think that's probably where I need to be looking for it to actually progress the plot. There's one more trip to the tuning shop. Down around here. And then, then the test track is down on the other side there. So yeah, I wanted to go up here. Need for high cams. I'm not sure what that means, but this is needed for turbos, so I'll pick that up. And then machine complete. Such a fun phrase. I don't know why they use that particular phrase, but it's fun. Oh, you have to take something off. Put that on first, and then might have to drop this for now. I can. Jeez, that's a turbo, all right. Let's fucking go. No wonder he was going so damn fast. I'll get into a fight here, test this out. Where's this? What track am I gonna get here? Oh, Big Wheel Street. That one's. Again, I haven't practiced it a ton, but it seems on the easier side. Let's see what kind of speed I can get out of this, though. Well, I just lurched forward. Now we are talking. Whew. That's pretty beastly. On my engine level up, that should give me another slot to put the thing I just took out. Don't need any more of this right now. So. I'll put that mushroom air filter back on. All right. Well, you can go save and then save again. I'll just do that because I'm passing by, and then I can check out those places I was really looking for. It's GS time. I wonder how much farther I can go before I can really and start competing with that. What was her name? Yui, the lady at the at China Street. She's cool. She's like a cut above the rest of the folks hanging around there. All right. Careful out there. Crossgrave Street. What's this? That's where I. That was Makoto's old shop. So what is here then? The actual graveyard, I believe, is gonna be on this street. Yeah, this is actual Graveyard Street. So, and I think Harborview Park might be what I'm looking for, especially since there's a car parked here already. Icky's RS is parked here. Looks like he couldn't bring himself to keep racing tonight. As intoxicating as it is, the thrill of racing can only distract you for so long. You can't hide any longer. Let's talk to him. Can't stand any more racing tonight. Looks like he's hanging around Harborview Park. Two confirmations. A little scary. Alright, let's talk to Iki. When I joined Team Bay Lagoon, there's something Iki told me about this place. Alright. I do love a stylish PS1 loading screen image. You know, as you do. Fear. You better believe it that I feel it when I race. Any of us can die at any moment. Only an idiot would believe otherwise. But even still, you have to learn to push that fear aside. When I'm pushing against the red line to lose myself in the speed, I begin to feel fear. Like a red traffic light flickering in the darkness of the light. Slow down! When I feel those fears, I come to Harborview Park and stare at the stream of cars on the highway. I imagine myself as part of that stream, part of that sea of shooting lights, and the passion reignites in my heart. I wonder if I slow the text speed back to slow, if those particular like auto cutscenes will be a little more readable. Even Iki feels doubts over street racing. His words start to resonate even deeper. Iki. Ever hear this show? 10 years ago, one man was known as the fastest legend. He pulled off a full throttle turn in 5th gear around the Tama River corner. Everyone told the same story about him. He's a crazy driver. I'm going to surpass him. I don't care what it takes. I'm finding out what lies beyond speed. And I'm taking you with me, Sho. I froze up. Iki's jacket had worn out from rubbing against the seat of his car. It spoke to the truth in Iki's words. Whatever it takes. I'll be there, right on his tail. I might never catch up. I don't know if it's worth it. Or if Iki is on the right path. But there's one thing I know damn well. Nothing will keep me from racing. Motivations, desires, wishes, I don't need them. I never needed a reason to race. From somewhere within, I hear the cry of an engine. Quickly, it fades into the sound of my heartbeat. But I'm sure it's there. So, we've steeled Sho's resolve, even in the face of tragedy. Wow, I spent basically the entire stream on that single chapter. Honestly, though, I'm kind of glad I did it because it meant I got to take time to really explore the city, learn its layout. Got to upgrade my car a good amount of times, do some optional races. Show the fucking Blowjob Brothers what for. I think it was worth it. So with that, I think I'll call it a night. My next stream will be Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I mentioned it earlier, but a lot of you probably weren't here. I'll be starting a new game that night. I will be starting God Hand. Game I've certainly loved. Excited to go back to. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for coming. I'll see you guys next time.